Hi everyone, this is Lisa. Welcome to Crepe Myrtle Row. Today I have another big haul for you guys to show you, and this time I am coming in my kitchen. I've been moving around, I know, in these last few hauls because, as I have stated in the past, I am about to do some major renovations in my house, and they just haven't gotten started. I'm supposed to be having flooring put throughout my house, and that has gotten delayed, so I got word from my contractor yesterday that on February the 4th, it should be in stock. So hopefully soon after that, he will get it scheduled to get it installed. After he gets that installed, I'm also wanting to put beadboard up on the ceiling throughout the kitchen here and my dining room area, and then do a little bit of a coffered look to it. And eventually I'm going to do some painting. Not sure the colors yet. But anyhow, throughout my whole house is kind of a mess. I took down Christmas. I did not put up anything else. Basic, just a few things just basically there because I got to move it all when they go to do the floor. So anyhow, y'all will see me moving around a lot until that gets done. But let's just jump right into this video. The first thing I'm going to show you, and I'm going to probably be going out of frame here because I got my stuff sitting around everywhere. The first thing is this Orchid, and it was $5.99, and I just think that is so pretty. It was very dusty, so I just literally held it under the sprayer because this is, it's the silk, but it's like got almost like a plastic film to it. Anyhow, I just sprayed it off with my sink and let it dry, and it looks great. But these are just classic to me, no matter what your style is. And I use several of these. Usually by this time of year, when I put Christmas up, I usually get out all my faux florals like this just to make my house feel alive and more spring-like, because I don't like the winter time. But, can't do anything this year, so I'm having to just deal with it. But I love that, and for that price, these are very expensive when you go to buy them. And then next, y'all know I love my quilts, and this looks hand-stitched. I mean, everything about it looks hand-stitched, but I don't know. I mean, that some of these commercially made ones look really good, but it's just a lap blanket. Let me back up here. It's got the bird houses, a little cat, and a watering can, some flowers, different things on it. It's the perfect size, when you're sitting around watching TV, just to have over you. But I love quilts. Don't make any yet. I should. I've always had an interest in it. And I have a dear friend that does that, and she was teaching everyone how to do it. She has a YouTube channel too. Her name is Stitching Granny of 17, I believe. I'll put a link in my description for her channel. She does a lot of quilting and a lot of cross stitch stuff, and she has her own YouTube channel now. She has, I forget how many months it's been, but it's not been that long that she started it, and she just got her craft room. Oh, it's like a crafter's dream for her craft room. But anyhow, I'll put a link down below so y'all can check her out. But yeah, she does the real things, and she has an Instagram page too where she shows, she stitches everything, and it is gorgeous. So I need to really get with her and get some more lessons on this. Moving on, y'all know I love my purses, and although this one's not really a vintage one, I just loved it, and it's from Trinidad. I love the straw purses with the little flowers made like that. And this one was kind of neat because it had like the plastic coating over it to protect that. And it's real hard boxy. And the reason I wanted this one because of the good size is, and I think I've told y'all this before, one of my favorite pastimes is coloring, like the adult coloring books. I absolutely love doing those. It helps feed my creative brain that never wants to shut off. So sometimes just sitting there filling in a page with color helps me. So this is a perfect size to throw a few of those books in there, a few of my markers, because I usually use markers or gel pens when I do it. You know, it's perfect carry-all for that when like going on vacation, or just, you know, if I had to go to the hospital and sit with someone or something, you know, just whatever. It's a good carrying case to do that with, and that's why I got that one. If you watch my Christmas stuff, you know that I collect the gingerbread theme items. And this big cookie jar I got for $6. And looking at the way it's painted and stuff, I'm gonna say, well, there it is, 78. I was gonna say early 80s, but 78 is when they done it. And the lid does come off and all, and it's glazed inside if I actually wanted to use it. But it'll just go up on top of my cabinet with all my other gingerbread stuff. But for $6, I just love that. And then speaking of Christmas, another thing, I don't think when I did my tour of Christmas, I don't think I showed you guys. Right up here, I have a collection of these 10 soldiers. They're usually like gourmet chocolates come in them or something. This one was $1.99. And he was a little bit more detailed than some of the ones I already have. And, you know, of course, the hats come off and the chocolates were in there. You see them in places like TJ Maxx, Marshall's, that kind of place a lot during the holidays. But I have a whole bunch of them that, like I say, they fill up the top of that cabinet right there. And when I saw this one, I just loved it. So he will go to my collection. And then these little bunnies were $2.99 a piece. I love these little bunnies. And these are like Valentine's prints. And of course, I'm not getting to decorate for Valentine's this year because of the home renovations, but next year they will definitely sit in my rocking chair over there in my dining room. And then speaking of Valentine's Day, I found these. It's just a little canvas, the plastic canvas, like little baskets, I guess. And they were, let's see, there's 3, 6, 7 of them. And I just kind of stuck them in, but I thought they would be cute to tie some ribbon. And when I do decorate next year for Valentine's, I have a tree that I decorate for Valentine's Day. These would be cute on that tree, or just sitting in the tablescape somehow, like in the middle of a plate. And I think the whole stack of them was like $1, so couldn't turn that down. And one other thing I have for Valentine's Day is this planter here, and I paid $2 for it. And it had these, they're like little paper, that you can fold them out and make boxes out of them, I guess, to put treats and stuff in. I didn't really need those. I just wanted the little planter. I thought that was really pretty. Another holiday thing is Easter. And this is a candle. And I just thought she was so precious. And then this was Easter. It was 99 cents, and it's the little candles. Those will be cute. Another thing for Easter, you wouldn't really have to do this one for Easter, was this little bunny. And it was cute. Did I tell? Yeah, $2 on the other, that Valentine's thing. This one I think was $1. But I just love him. And like I said, he doesn't necessarily have to be, or she, for Easter. It'd be pretty just all spring. But y'all will see. If you haven't seen my Easter collection, I had, you know, like you think bunnies multiply? Well, mine multiply every year. The boxes that I bring out of storage, I can't put them back in it. So I seem to have to go get more boxes to put more bunnies in. So they're multiplying around my house. And then these two little bunnies were $1.99 a piece. And I just thought they had the sweetest little round faces. All right, moving on. Found this for $1, the little strawberries. And as you can see, I have a thing for strawberries. It's one of those you just tie on a little knob or something. And then I love the vintage handkerchiefs, and that one's one that's been cross-stitched. I think I paid $1 for it. And I love these hand crocheted washcloths in my kitchen. I paid 75 cents for this. I absolutely love these things. That's the only kind of washcloth that I use in my kitchen. And then I like these vintage style trivets or hot plate pan things, which put your hot stuff on. $1 for that one. And then I found these little baking plates or pans for $2, and it's just like the miniature size cakes. And I like that size because, you know, sometimes you just want something small, or it'd be cute to do brownies and then do a layer of some kind of cream in between. But didn't have a set for $2, you know, why not? Then this was $1. It's one of those little wooden houses, and I like this one because most of them don't seem to be as dimensional as this one. I mean, it's flat, but it looks almost 3D with the way the painting is on it. And it's actually a John Roop house, historic Civil War era house or something. The sticker pulled off the back, and I can't read everything about it, so I'd have to look it up. But I just love that house on it. And then, speaking of strawberry things, let me get this out. I found this basket, and I think I paid $4 for it. And it's full, I mean, it's got these, somebody did these little ceramic eggs, but that wasn't what I wanted. I wanted all of these strawberries. And there's different sizes, and they're all the ceramic. There's that style, that style. I mean, there's just all kinds of them, different shapes and sizes and everything. And yes, I know if you've been watching my thrift hauls, you're thinking you've gotten 2 other baskets full of strawberries. Yes, I know, but you know, can't have too many. Never have too many. So, next thing of strawberries was these little wooden, they just tie together and hang, and they were $4. I have been looking at these in this particular thrift store for over a year now. You would have thought that I would have grabbed them to start with. But for some reason, $4, I just didn't want to pay $4 for them. And I've just like left them there. And I think maybe the reason they've lasted, number one, not too many people collect strawberries, but they were in a part of the building that was kind of like in a doorway that you walk through, and it had this little bitty slither of a wall about this big between a bookcase and the doorway. And they have stuff hanging down in that little space, and this was hanging there. Most people probably have not ever paid attention to that little space, but you know, the strawberries, I have a homing beacon for those. So I spotted them right away. And then finally, here a couple weeks ago, I was in there and I'm like, you know what? I really like them, and it's only $4. Why am I being stubborn about that? So I bought them, and I will hang them over here somewhere. You ever find yourself doing that? Pay a ridiculous amount of money for some things, and then other things you're like, be stubborn about. This is crazy. And then a little bee. Love the bees. I mean, this one could be Valentine's because it's the heart, or, you know, I collect the honey bees and honey pots, so could use that one, and he was 99 cents. So really use him anytime. And speaking of the honey pots, I got this one for $2.99. I love it. But his wing was broke, but I looked at it, and it's a clean break, so I can glue it back on. And hopefully the tape doesn't take off paint. I hate when Goodwill does that. Tape stuff like that up, especially the antique things that peel the paint off. But like I said, $2.99, but I loved it because I have something similar to this color, but it's not this shape, and I just love that shape. Then I found this. It's a Scentsy Warmer. You know, you put the wax in. Be perfect for Valentine's Day. And I think I paid, I didn't took the sticker, but I'm pretty sure it was $1.99, which is unbelievable for a Scentsy Warmer. Those things are expensive. And another candle thing I had is this little shade, and look how delicate the carving in it. And it had the plate. I paid $4 for it. Now I already had the candle. But it is so pretty. Just sitting around. And then all the light comes through that. It is so pretty. And then I paid $6.99 for this water fountain. Loved that. And the way this is shaped, where it goes down there, for these small fountains, make the best noise of any of them. Some of the other small fountains, you don't ever hear the water run. But if it's shaped like this, with it cut down in that cup like that, you will hear it. And I love that. And I love the sound of running water. A lot of times in the, springtime, I have one sitting here on my kitchen counter. I have one in my living room. Sometimes, maybe the bathroom or something. I have them everywhere. And then this dish was $1.50. And I just love the little, what is that? It's not really pansies on it. I don't know what the flower is, but I loved it. I love old dishes. And then these, I paid $1.54 a piece, and I got 3 of them. But I loved the daffodils on them for spring. So the bar right here in front of me has 3 seats. So I think that would be pretty just to set up a place setting right there for those 3 seats with that for spring. What else am I missing here? Okay. This is made by Glass Bake. It's not Pyrex. Was $5, but perfect little casserole dish size. And I loved the vegetables on it. It's this vintage recipe book. And it is from, I think on the thing I seen it was 1967. And it was where you could put in, it had like little places you could put in your loose clippings and stuff. And then some people, you could write your own recipes in there. So these are like handwritten recipes. And I have found some of the neatest things just going all through here. I love the handwritten recipe thing. But going through the different sections, like, they would have all these clippings filled up inside there. I have found newspaper clippings from 1969, 1970, 78, all kinds of different things. But I don't know, I love that kind of thing and enjoy just going through and, like I say, the handwritten recipes. I hope y'all enjoyed everything. Let me know down below what your favorite thing was. And like I said, I'm gonna continue to keep you updated on my house projects. Hopefully here in a couple of weeks we'll be getting some floors put in. Oh, and then before I finish, I have one other thing to show you that I got a light fixture. I did a little sneak peek on my community page last night for this. I've been wanting this vintage milk glass light fixture forever. And I finally found one. And once I get my ceilings done, that will go up. But I'll take you down here and we'll go see it. It's just sitting on my dining room table right now. Okay, here is the light fixture, and y'all just ignore the background. Like I said, I just had to put something up there so it wasn't plain. That I'm giving my sister-in-law, so I haven't took it over there yet. But this is the light fixture. I mean, it's huge. You can see it covers my entire table. And then that is milk glass. And then you've got these. It was missing one of these, but I found it on Amazon last night. I had to pay almost as much for this one glass as I paid for this. I paid $24.99 for the whole fixture. The one hurricane glass piece, I paid $21 for. And I looked everywhere. I looked all over other websites, and yes, I could have got them cheaper, but then I had to pay the shipping, and it ended up being more. So, they had me there. But I love it. Can't wait to have it. See, right now I have this one, excuse me, and I can't wait to change it out for that one. I'm gonna paint this wood. I'm gonna paint that a green color, and I might paint all of the metal black. I'm not sure. I'm hoping I like it enough with just changing the wood there to give me a little bit of color difference. Then I don't have to worry about painting the metal, but if not, I will paint the metal. Okay, well, that's it for today. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you don't already follow me on Instagram and my Facebook page, I would love for you to come over there and join me. And subscribe to my channel here if you don't already subscribe. And until next time, bye.